Guys, if you're watching this, I have a show tomorrow. Very funny comics. We got Corey Jernigan, Gene by Gene. I'm missing 2 other very funny people. And a lady from London.
Oh.
Does improv.
It's a global comedy
She's doing
show.
a guest spot. Exactly. International. At the Imagine Museum. If you're a couple, it's already BOGO tickets. If you really can't afford the $5 ticket, I would buy you it. But I know some people saw us last time it came out. We had 80 people last time, which is crazy. So Mary Kate won't be there. But
I'm going to be at the Clearwater Comedy.
Exactly.
I'm already booked.
You're already booked. That's why she wasn't. I was offered a spot. She can't do it.
It's dorky.
Oh, interesting. I'm glad you admit that for the Apple Watch. But it's practical.
I know it's really gross. I take it off before I get on stage. If I'm going somewhere nice.
I would do the same. I would for the gym and maybe running only when I used to have one.
Yeah. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, no, it's very practical, but I know what you mean. I had a lady, an ex, and that was one of her. I guess you call it Ix now, but back then I remember she did not like Apple Watches.
You're the worst.
Yeah, that's what she called. I don't know. I don't call that. What's my phone's not even on me? Did I sit on it?
You have a hole in your pants.
Oh, I do. Oh, this is a professional pod. And this would be like, oh, it's on theme. I'll wear a red. This is Valentine.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You
How's this
dork.
Valentine? 100%. I have like Christmas over here. All right, guys. We got the backdrop of Chicago.
Oh my! Look at how thoughtful.
Come on. It's a custom pod.
Wow.
Mary Kate Beck's on the podcast, everybody. Valentine's Day episode. You lovebirds. First time shooting on you. My camera fell and it broke. The GH5. So anyone knows how to fix a GH5, I'm probably going to contact this is boring, but
You're nerding out.
Well,
Relax.
I asked Zach today. Thinking Zach's going to take care of this for me, and then he was like, I don't have anyone. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So but
I have to go
lenses
to
fine.
like one of those hoarder stores where
Or
they
just buy a
repair
new.
everything.
I might just buy a new one.
Just try to repair it.
That's what I'm gonna do first. See, you're an adult. Speaking of being an adult, you're engaged.
I'm engaged.
How's that going?
We're doing it. We're idiots.
Do you have a date already?
We do. We're getting married March 28th.
Oh wow.
The reception's at Eulalie, so
that's nice.
Everyone
can
come
on
out.
out. Yeah. There's probably an open mic after. So
Yeah.
yes, sign up for that.
Oh, the amount of people that have asked, like, are you gonna do any stand up at your wedding? I was like, why the fuck?
Why would I bring hell into my magical day?
And like, if someone was a comedian and did stand up at their own wedding, I'd be
well,
like,
don't go too far. Don't go too deep into those Tampa Facebook groups.
No, but I'm like, that's
you
the
might.
douchiest thing.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you heard it here first, guys.
It's douchey. I'll say it again. I'll say it to your face.
It's a wild move.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do stand up.
Your own stand up?
Yeah,
like, it'd be
make everyone
cool
sit
if you
down.
maybe had.
Or like a toast. If someone's giving me a toast and they were a comic friend, they're going to be funny, but it's not stand up.
Right.
I want them to maybe write some zingers in the speech.
Of course.
But yeah, just do the whole, or like do a roast of us. Everyone
Yes.
has to, no.
Yeah. But if I'm the bride doing stand up,
Yeah.
like, everybody.
It's my gift to you guys, actually. Yeah, we couldn't afford catering. But sit down,
You suck.
watch my new Type 5.
Literally.
Well, that's all I have for that. Engage. I'm in the opposite boat. By the way, I got to finish the people in my story. You were there too.
Yeah.
There's so much to go into.
Yes.
Okay, camera broke. That's one thing. Who cares? Doesn't add to anything. We'll deal with that later. Patrons. But you were on Friday night. You were doing which looked like, I don't want to say a hell gig. They might be watching this. They're big fans. A lot of teachers tune in. But you're doing a private gig.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say how. It's more. You have more rules when you have to do that.
Yes.
How'd that go? Because I don't think I talked to you after.
It was actually pretty great.
Yeah.
So it was a fundraiser for a school where the children get to decide when they're ready to progress to the next level. So there's no grades. It's like I'm deciding I can tie my shoes now.
Okay.
And now I want to take on reading.
I'm going to do algebra now.
Yeah. So the kids get to decide, which is probably the most granola liberal thing that I've ever heard. St. Pete. I mean, it's St. Pete.
It's in brand. On
Yes.
brand. In brand. On brand.
On brand.
Yes.
So I was doing my set and then it was kind of halfway through and I was like, am I bombing? And sometimes I like to just admit, is this going well?
Yeah.
And get a pulse check. And then I just started riffing on how granola and crunchy this school was. And I was like, can I come to this school on Halloween? I just want to see what the kids dress up as. This is little Timmy. He's dressed as equal rights.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100%. And they were liking it. They were liking it.
Yeah,
that's good. I like that.
So I like when people can have a sense of humor about themselves.
Yeah,
they were chill, which was great.
Probably
And it was just like hot, rich, hippie dads. Whenever I see men with like long hair over the age of 50, I'm like, what do you do for work?
Probably have a podcast.
Yeah.
They're coming on this next
And how are you
week.
driving a Range Rover?
That's
like,
true.
what?
No, it's St. Pete too. There's a lot of crazy.
There's so many questions.
Yeah, and they had like Taylor Swift memorabilia
yes.
stuff signed.
Oh my God. They had a guitar signed by Elton John.
Yeah.
They
Allegedly.
had an album signed by
Allegedly.
Taylor. I know.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
when I was growing up, my uncle worked at the Ritz-Carlton in Maui selling timeshares. We're a big multi-level marketing family. It's the worst job. But cool location. If you're going to sell timeshares anywhere.
At least go to the top.
Do it in Maui.
Yeah.
So he would get us gifts for Christmas every year. And it would be like a visor from the Ritz-Carlton signed by Serena Williams.
She was there. And
Or like
yeah.
Tiger Woods. And we were like, no fucking
gift.
way.
Yeah.
And then we get older. My dad was like, there's no
way. Yeah.
He signed it himself. But I'm like, what
a guy doing the
great prank.
timeshare not being the best guy.
He just paid like $8 for a hat. I
Yeah.
kept it forever.
That's not not a bad guy doing a timeshare. Not a bad other side hustle.
Yeah, he's a genius.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But
I love how we just talked about my engagement for 1 second and then you crossed it off the list.
Oh yeah, it was like engaged. All right, thanks.
You're like, can't relate.
Cool. As I said, literally says the opposite. So like, I got to fill the. So I did get a comment like, "Oh, tell us what happens with the thing." So it's like a phone call. If you guys watched the last episode, you know Carlos Hernandez, friend of the show, friend
Love
of the
Carlos,
yes,
yes.
friend of the people. He was giving me advice because you were on Friday. I think I might have been filling you in the night before. I went to this other non-comedy event, speaker thing. Thought it was going to be some amazing experience. Wasn't. Supposed to kind of figure out what's going on. I call Sunday to catch up with her to see what the deal is.
Yes. Oh, this is the woman that broke your heart.
Yes.
Correct.
You don't know the whole thing, but you can watch the last
Is
episode.
she going to watch this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I always say this.
She might miss you and be like,
I don't
what's
think
he
so.
up to?
But someone else I'm kind of loosely talking to, very loose stages of talking. This person came in my life again, so that's what's kind of confusing right now. But they watched the last episode.
Oh.
But she's a good sport. She's also younger, and I don't think she's taken very serious. And I don't know if I am taking. I don't know what I'm taking. We haven't really even hung out. We met at Joy Bar though. That's where true love. That's where true love meets.
Yes.
Which actually not too far off. I think if you can hang at Joy Bar, it's a pretty good place. But
do you want to get married? It's the Valentine's episode. Let's dig deep.
Well, let me catch these people up. You can ask me any question
Okay,
you
fine.
want. Just because watch how lackluster this is. Caller Sunday. Get the car, by the way. I got the new car, so I did.
I saw.
Yeah.
She's a beaut.
Yeah, it's fine. What should I name her? I do like it being a woman. We'll think about this later.
Yeah. Stella.
Mitzi? This is a Mitsubishi.
Mitzi. Trixie?
Mitzi from the Mitzi Shore.
Yeah.
Anyways,
like it.
no one's tuning in. Leave a comment what my car should be named. It is black, so you know. Anyways. I'll cut that off for your part. You're like, I don't get involved in these race jokes. What are you talking about? Basically, called her Sunday, picks up immediately. So I'm like, oh yeah. But she was already instantly sad. She sat on the phone. I'm like, what's going on? Her dog's dying.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, I can't now bring this up.
Do you think it's like weaponized?
No, because last time I was there.
I'm a woman. I love to
Yeah,
manipulate.
that's true. But she did have the receipts, and I was there a couple weeks before in person, saw the dog.
On its way out.
18-year-old
about to croak.
dog.
Oh,
yeah.
gee, 18.
Cutest guy. I love the little guy.
That's like a
still
Guinness
alive.
World Record.
He was dying, but supposed to put it down the next day. I agree. And so it's still alive. Sent her an Uber Eats surprise. They took one of the things out of it.
That's fucked up.
So I said, but she very nice messages. So like, here we go. Last we talked. It was only a text, so we have no idea what's going on yet. Sorry, fans. But fair is up in the things right now. She doesn't come to the fair with me. I don't care. I'm kind of also accepted. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
It should be easy.
Yeah.
I tell all my friends
that's what I'm saying. I know this from experience. I agree.
If you have to force it.
It was just so easy in the beginning. I hold on to that, but it's also now at this point 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
Daniel!
So, I know. Well, it's also been weird. You missed the whole thing.
I know.
Anyways, now that's that opposite. I have a list. I have a list of things we have to hit.
Love life.
According to the Chicago Tribune, you were hosting outside shows during the pandemic with Do Don't Tell.
Yes. Yeah.
That's my research.
So,
all right, cross it off. No comment needed.
Okay, that's it.
I read articles.
It was just a statement, not
no,
a
but how was
question.
that? Is that so? Then I thought you were here for the pandemic. Is that right before you left Chicago?
So I moved here in 2022. So like pure
right.
pandemic,
Yeah.
2020, 2021. I was still in Chicago. Is tough.
And they took it very serious up
Yeah.
there.
Yes. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it was very like Purge vibes or like Hunger Games. Where at like 9 p.m., like a siren would go off. Everyone would have to go inside. I don't know like what happened after 10 p.m. with the coronavirus, but apparently it got worse.
Goes to bed.
So they like made everyone go inside. Our apartments were tiny. The grocery stores were fucked. Like,
and it's winter time at some of those parts.
Oh yeah,
it's always Chicago too.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Not during a
COVID.
pandemic.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Only for the 3 months in the summer, it's tolerable.
The winters really did make me not second guess. Like, oh, I want to live here forever. It's like, oh, maybe not forever.
Yeah, because didn't you visit John
a
in the
lot?
winter?
I used to go all the time. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, it's so cheap in February.
Yeah.
I see why. And all the shows were getting canceled left and right. I have all these week of shows.
You'll freeze to death if you go outside.
You don't blame them, but you're like, oh yeah, this is kind of like not a real comedy trip right now.
Yeah. No.
So
it's
COVID
a lot.
during that time. So outside Chicago, I
Yeah.
can see that kind of being fun.
Yeah.
But also like one show a week doing that. You don't want to be out there.
Yeah. I think we narrowed it down to like once a month.
That's nice.
We did it at an outdoor venue. We took over their whole parking lot. We had like tables, chairs, big stage. We got some big local names. Like we just did like a packed lineup, which is like solid heavy hitters. And then, because it's outside, if you're not like a solid comic, it's going to fall flat out there. So that was really receptive. But I had been producing shows with two of my like best comedian girlfriends for like, I mean, we still kind of do it.
Shout them out.
Yeah, no, it's Bridget McGuire in New York, and then Maggie Hughes-DiPaolo. She's still in Chicago, and she's still running the Elm Room. And then when I was home in October, I did a show.
Nice.
It's kind of like my homecoming show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been producing for a while. I mean, it's a lot of work, but you learn a lot. Makes you appreciate the shows that people put you on as well. I think that's why I carry myself like pretty professionally, because I know what I appreciated when people did my shows, where I'm like, I'm going to be on time. I'm going to be prepared.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone's like on a paid showcase and like,
what
do we want to talk about next? And like, pull a notepad out of there. I'm like, do you want to get booked again? Because this is an open mic.
I booked you for your act for a reason. You know.
Right. It's just unprofessional. And I get trying new things.
You can slip them in for sure.
For sure. Yeah. But it has to be curated.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I know. But that's like when a lot of people assume that like Don't Tell just kind of like fell in my lap in Tampa. I'm like, no. I had been producing for years. When I moved here, I noticed that there wasn't any really on the Tampa side. Like St. Pete had already been doing it.
But even then, it's like different than how you guys kind of.
Sure, yeah. And then I work really closely with Zach now. But it was just a great opportunity. But I had to like interview for it because basically you're being hired as a remote contractor,
the face of the company too. Like this is people's. No one knows what Don't Tell is. They meet you the first time. It's like this is what they're
yeah. So
brand ambassador.
I was a referral. Had to interview, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it for like 2 years now. It's great.
Running the Tampa Don't Tells.
Yeah, it's my
on
pride
a lot of the
and
St.
joy.
Pete ones. Yeah. No,
I love it.
And I think the Tampa and St. Pete ones have pretty consistent good ones. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Great venues.
In fact, we're still going.
The audiences are always
That's
great.
What I'm saying. Audiences come out for them.
Yeah.
You're from Chicago. We got to that.
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
Born and raised. I'm going to name off a couple restaurants.
Okay.
Don't have to go too much on them. Just give me your initial thoughts.
You do your homework. This is actually quite charming.
Hey, you know what? A lot of time today. Although I had a job interview yesterday, I think I got it.
There you go.
One day a week shooting a millionaire guy, lawyer guy.
Love this.
Which might be good for me, but just not even cut together stuff. Just cut together like the quick reel sentence. They do all the captions, do all the stuff.
Wow.
It's be pretty easy.
I love it.
I sneak. Hey, it's a good thing my camera's broke.
If the money's green, we'll
That's
take
what I'm saying.
it.
And it's on it's on the days I'd be going to St. Pete anyway, so it's halfway to St. Pete.
Dan, done.
That's like half my. I told them that straight in the interview. I have my comedian, like, because they even asked me why you're applying. You seem overqualified, and I said,
"That's good to hear."
That's what I'm saying. But I said, because I honestly, the 1 day a week is what I want. I was like,
yeah,
I don't need a lot of like. I already have other clients. Anyways, I'm just bragging on myself now. See, should have maybe not brought the guy to the show.
That's why we're
exactly. It's Valentine's Day episode too, so. It's like
okay,
I'm just
hit
like
me
doing
with
new.
these restaurants.
Okay, here we go. Illuminati's. Oh, sorry.
Love it.
Okay, good. Is it funny? It sounds like Illuminati sounds like Illuminati.
It does.
But think about that, Chicago. I watched a speech impediment man.
Illuminati's.
Yeah, thank you.
Illuminati's.
Okay, you love it.
Love it.
Me too. I love that salad.
So good.
Versus Giordano's.
Giordano's is too touristy. Now,
You don't
Little
like it.
Notties
I
is
don't- never been to
touristy as
Giordano's.
well. It's just a little less.
Yeah, it's only you can only get it
touristy.
there. At least cause
Yeah, like Giordano's, you can get in like every fucking airport.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. I've never been for that
Yeah.
reason. Or Portillo's I've never been to. Is
Love
that good though?
Portillo's.
Okay.
That's like when I'm homesick. I
Okay.
get like my Chicago dog, cheese fries, chocolate cake shake. I really have to
All right,
fill
those
the
are
void.
all those guys.
Bury my feelings.
No, they have one here.
Yeah, they have one in St. Pete. They have one
Oh, I
in
didn't know they have
Brandon. I know where all
And
of them
are they good?
They're great.
Okay, so if I wanted to get a taste of Chicago down here, I could do it.
Yeah.
Have you been to
can
Mel's
do it.
Hot Dogs down here?
Which one?
By Busch Gardens, Mel's Hot Dogs.
No.
That was like our one-off famous guy, Mel from Chicago.
Oh, wow.
He just sold. I thought it'd be a great comedy
I
for venue.
think I have
Might be a good
driven
venue for
past
Don't
it.
Tell. Just saying.
Yes. Oh my
I'm
God.
actually not
yes,
kidding.
I am a human hot dog. I
Yeah,
love that.
I like a Chicago dog.
Yeah.
Something about
Oh,
that
yeah.
bun, that
And
sesame
the
seed.
sport peppers.
Yeah, I do it
and
all. Yeah.
You
So,
have to.
Super Dog is another one I was gonna name. Do you know Super Dog at all?
No.
So that's out of the city a bit. It's like the drive that's been around forever in Chicago.
Yeah.
Go to it next
But
time.
everyone has like their neighborhood hot
that's
dog
what that
spot.
one
Like
is.
mine,
West
where I grew up on the
Elmhood?
south side, it's called Jansen's. And
Okay.
like, shout out Beverly, 99th and Western. It's so good.
I'll pull up an ad here for him.
Oh, it's the best.
Sorry, you guys, go in there and say you saw Mary Kate. Which, by the way, you got name dropped by Rich Voss on the pod.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
gosh.
hey, so
What a
there you
time
go.
to be alive.
Speaking of name drop, Garrett Popcorn.
Oh, I do love Garrett's.
Do you? Okay, yeah.
So Garrett's is like the holiday Christmas
Yes.
gift that everyone in
airports,
Chicago.
too.
It's like the office. There's just like a tub of
Yes,
popcorn.
that's where I've had it.
It's like very much like holiday gift you get like a coworker.
But it's Chicago's version of that.
It's so
Yeah,
good. The
you'll
Chicago mix, it's cheddar and caramel, sweet and salty. You can't go wrong.
All right. So far, I like Lou's.
Okay.
Never been to Portillo's. Garrett's was fine to me.
Yeah.
I
don't dream about it,
Yeah, exactly.
but I'm gonna eat
No, I
it.
agree. But
Yeah.
I dream of that fucking Lou salad, though. Let me
Yeah,
tell
oh,
you.
yeah.
I love
So
that
good.
candy salad. Al's Italian beef sandwich.
I love Al's.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I've had it twice.
Is it too like big for its britches? It's a chain now. For
It is
sure.
a chain, I guess, which that doesn't really affect me.
I'm like, good for Al.
First time I had it in the lunch, not a good lunch choice. Had it drinking, not even like drunk, just like
Hungover.
that was great for that. So it was fine. It was good. I just don't know if
It's
I'm a
good when
huge
you're
beef-
drunk. It's just
yes,
like-
it's a big undertaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
like-
You're like sweating.
Yeah, for a guy with IBS, not the best choice at
Yeah.
2 p.m. before your big Laugh Factory show, you idiot.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
oh, no.
The cinnamon roll at Ann Sather's. Have you been to Ann Sather's?
It's good.
Okay, I liked it.
It's
I'm on
like
a
a
cinnamon
for
bun.
the table
Yes.
thing. If you get it
I did
yourself,
like
you're
Ann
a
Sather's.
sociopath. That's
I was
so
on
gross.
a lunch date the morning after.
Oh.
And that relationship might have worked out if I lived in Chicago.
Stop dating women in other
I wasn't
cities.
dating, but you would see her and it was cool. She was awesome. Welsh. Tall. I'm also not that hard to be tall.
Tell me who it is after. Maybe
Not
I
a comic.
Oh,
You may
okay.
know her. No, you don't. She would follow you because she's a great. We had just had so much fun, and we still would have some fun. I think I don't know. I think I'm with somebody now. It's the kiss of me.
Aw.
Anyways, all right. We had a nice date at Ann Sather. Pull up the picture. Tamale guy.
Love the tamale
I
guy.
never had it.
Oh my god. Okay, so you have to be
out. You have to be out in certain
You have
spots,
to be
right?
at the perfect
Yeah.
time, perfect
Well, I'm
place.
doing spots in the city.
There's like a couple of them. So like I think they're all in the same family, but it's amazing. And like his wife,
Yeah.
he like tells you the story
Oh,
of like his
exactly,
wife
every
just like
time. Yeah,
sweating in
yeah.
the kitchen,
Well,
and he has a little like the salsa verde.
delicious.
Holy moly!
That I would like
dream
to try.
of it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would like to
So
try.
if you see just like a Hispanic man with a cooler strapped across his chest.
Don't call ICE.
Yeah. No, he's one of the
Yeah,
good
he's
ones.
Yeah, he did his paperwork. I watched the whole documentary. He's meant to be here.
We need him.
Yeah, we do.
He
Chicago
feeds
needs
the
him.
drugs.
That's what I'm saying. He seems awesome. I love
But
tamales.
yeah, it's a
love
real
tamales.
thing. I haven't
know.
seen it in any other city. It's
No.
the freaking best.
And it's cool. He just kind of gets not away with it, but no one seems to really like question.
No, the bartenders
Yeah.
like love it.
adds
Like
only-
it's a wholesome
That's what
experience.
I'm saying. Rainbow.
But yeah, I
cup.
feel like anything
sorry.
else would be like they'd
It's
be
also
like,
perfect.
Get out of here!
It's also a perfect thing to kind of hand out.
Yeah, they're easy to eat.
Easy to eat, so good.
You
And
always
kind of
see one
healthy.
drunk guy eating it with the corn
Oh, with the corn
stalk.
husk still on it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Well, I was actually calling him drunk. It's probably just a regular guy from Chicago. That's just
I
the
know.
Midwest. No, I'm kidding.
That's
Midwest. I
right.
love the Midwest. We got 2 more to go. So far, you're nailing this. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you know, obviously, you're from Chicago. Rainbow cone.
Oh yeah.
Well,
What?
there'll be pictures of everything popping up.
So the real original
Here we go.
rainbow cone
Okay.
is 93rd and Western. I went there every weekend with my family in the summertime.
fatty.
There's a line
Jesus.
around. I'm like, now I have self-esteem issues. I was a
Exactly,
chubby kid.
Yeah, me too. I was obese.
The best.
Yes, I've had it one time, but not that location. I've had it at the pier.
But that's
Okay,
it's still good.
it's still
still good.
but it's still them.
They use
Okay.
the same recipe
Okay,
everywhere.
yes.
You can't mess it up. But like that ice cream
I'm missing other places I've been
with
to.
the
too.
cherries in it.
Yes, and pistachio.
And
Isn't it
pistachio
I'm a big
ice
pistachio.
cream?
That's what I'm saying. That's what got me. I'm like, I gotta at least try this.
Yeah,
Shout out
it's
to
like
Josh,
high
big Chicago
end.
friend.
It's
I
very.
love the
good.
city. I want to go back actually.
I know you're making me homesick.
Well, I have a certain friend I opened for, and she's going, and I want to. This happens sometimes. It doesn't matter. But I want to go just because I love the city so much. And with
Yeah.
her crowds, I'm like, come on. So I might hit her up. Actually, I should. When you leave, I might do that.
Do it.
Are you going to Gimmick tonight?
I wasn't planning on it. I need to go to the grocery
To say
store.
on the way. So I'm waiting till Miles texts me to see.
Maybe. Who knows?
That's
I
what
always
saying.
say I'm not going
Last
to go,
night
and
was
then I always
packed,
end up
dude.
there.
Last week was all packed out. We had a sold out show on Saturday.
Wow.
We had
8 and 10?
No, 8 was fun. 15 people.
How
It was
does
fun.
the 10 always get so packed?
I think it's just.
I'm
I don't
just
know.
old. I'm like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And I think that's the one people. I think that's the one people know mostly. Like if someone is going to drop by, that's the show.
Oh, yeah.
Or
yeah.
it's just like I know it's a lot of college. It was great. College is back in
Love
session.
it.
I'll take
Good.
it. And Chucker One was there the night, and they got to see it. They probably think it's all this every night. But
Oh, yeah. I'm
It's
like,
funny because 1 week before it was always Gasparilla. And I think
Are
this-
you doing the Valentine's Day show like we talked
So
about?
we're doing a Thursday thing. I think it'll be a dating show.
Okay.
I don't know what it is yet. I was supposed to talk
Yeah.
to Miles. And then Friday was going to make it Valentine's overlay.
Do it.
But it's the same shows.
But market it as
Exactly.
a Valentine's
That's
Day
what I'm
show.
doing. Exactly. I would make it one on that Eventbrite. And on Saturday, I'm going to keep it going. It's Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah. Yes.
I might do like I said, singles a price, couples get a price, and then throuples are in for free or something.
Ooh.
It's like, or joke, or so, which I think, not even joke. Hey, I respect Polly, whatever.
We're going to do like wristbands for like the single
That's
people
cool.
at our
That's
show.
what I'm saying. I like that. Yeah.
And, like,
So
what
what do they get for this? What do they get for this? Like, what does they get? You could get addressed to them in the crowd. It's easier to see them in the crowd, or
Yeah,
So
or
I
like
like-
the single people can like talk.
mingle. Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't
And like
people
what a
wanna, yeah.
romantic
Well,
meet cute.
I'm talking. Yeah. What are you guys doing it at?
We're doing it. I mean, it's a don't tell show.
Oh, yeah, well-
but no, it's in Hyde
Oh,
Park.
actually, this will be out. Yeah, you keep it there then. 'Cause
Yeah,
this
yeah,
actually will be out. And people do watch this.
But if you want to
Oh,
steal
speaking
that
of, sorry,
idea,
just promo.
yes.
Hey guys, if you're watching this, we'll go back to your Chicago. Wait, one more to go after this.
Wait,
Sorry, I'm so excited. Okay, oh God.
Just do whatever you
Guys, if you're watching this, I have a show tomorrow. Very funny comics. We got Corey Jernigan, Gene by Gene. I'm missing 2 other very funny people. And a lady from London.
Oh,
Does improv.
it's a global comedy
She's doing
show.
a guest spot. Exactly. International. At the Imagine Museum. If you're a couple, it's already BOGO tickets. If you really can't afford the $5 ticket, I would buy you it. But I know some people saw us last time it came out. We had 80 people last time, which is crazy. So Mary Kate won't be there. But
I'm going to be at the Clearwater Comedy.
exactly.
I'm already booked.
You already booked. That's why she wasn't. I was going to offer a spot. She can't do it. So come out on that. Maybe this whole thing gets cut from the ad. Sorry. Last time it actually worked. I sold like 4 tickets.
Good. I
I
love
know.
that
It's not
shit.
crazy. I
'Cause
know.
sometimes people are like, "Where do I find you?"
Oh yeah. Well,
We're
I think we're
simple
both. I think we're
creatures.
pretty easy too. Like it's like any don't tell, and then I'm
Literally.
living at coast. Any gimmick too. It's like see me up
Yeah.
there. Sorry. Last one on the list. Last one on the list of the food items. Which I'm missing a lot of like the cool. I know it's like Little Goat or whatever. There's all these cool places. But like I'm going for the main hits. Of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know the
Play
staples.
the hits. I love it.
Malort.
It
Thoughts?
is hacky.
Yes. It's like your Spencer's.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
But will I make people do it if I'm like in Florida and I see it
You
at
see
a
on the
bar?
thing, yeah. Taste of home.
Yeah.
How'd that start? Do you know the history of that at all? I didn't look that far into it.
I don't know the history, but I did do a show sponsored by Malort one
How are they
time.
surviving? People actually like it?
It's like that's how they stay alive. So they pivoted their marketing to like make fun of themselves. So that's their whole shtick, and that's how they sell bottles. They're like, we know
Yeah.
we're gross, and they like lean into it now.
Have you ever had it in a mixed drink that was good?
No,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
don't- that-
You
they
don't. You
don't-
just take a shot.
Yes,
right? Oh.
always. It's just grapefruit.
Those who don't know what a
It's
Malort
disgusting.
is. It's a liquor that I mean, she sums it up. It's disgusting. It's meant to be disgusting. That's why I'm so confused by it.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it's tequila and it's hard. It's like, no, it's actually, it feels like fart spray as a taste bottle. Like,
it's so bad.
It's amazing,
It's
like a gimmick.
bitter and it does not taste good. Like
No.
the aftertaste is the worst part. Like you take it and you're like, that wasn't so bad.
No,
and like if you give it 8
there,
seconds,
yeah.
you're like, whoa!
And like it ruins your other drinks for a bit. That's all I remembered from it.
It like burns your tongue.
And they even told me not a good first drink to start. I just did it. But I was happy. I love Chicago. The comics gave it to me. It's the fucking...
It's gross.
Tradition. You have to
I
do
won
it.
a tagline contest with them. They were like, whoever has the funniest tagline will, like, that'll be like our slogan.
Nice. That's
for
a fucking
the month
credit. I'll bring you
whatever.
the next time I say that.
And my slogan was Malort. It tastes like what a UTI feels like. And I won.
That's cool. They went with that, actually.
And then they gave me a free bottle, and I was like, what am I going to do with this?
You take it, sign and give it away as a birthday present. All right, you've been to that. Last thing. It's not the last thing, but just last Chicago Center. We love the city. I love the city. When are you going back? You have any plans going back?
I'm going to wait until I go back in the summer. So, like, all my family's coming up for my wedding in March.
Yeah.
So I'm like...
That you stand up for.
That'll be enough. It'll check the family box for a minute. But I'm going to try to go back in, like, either July for the 4th maybe or like September.
I was
like
there
Labor
for the 4th
Day.
one weekend. It was
It's
awesome.
A hoot.
It was fun. Good weather too.
It's pretty busy though. I feel like a lot of people go for the 4th, so I might go for Labor Day. But it's just such a good time.
Just saying, you get 2 spots, get to hang out with the crew, and it's a great comedy city.
And the energy is just so different.
I love it.
In the summer,
I love walking around.
Vibes are high.
Yeah,
everyone's walking on sunshine. In the winter, it's like it's scary.
I'm texting tonight. I'm trying to get this. I'm gonna go there, Tacoma, or Philly, or maybe all 3.
That would be fun.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you guys see that, shout out to you know who, the comic everyone loves. 90th, I put on the street. Cubs game. Are you a Chicago Cubs fan? Are you a White Sox girl?
I'm a nothing fan.
Good.
So I mean, I'm an artist. I don't have time to follow sports.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't know.
Have you been to the games though?
I have. I've been to both.
I've only been to Wrigley.
But like my thing is like if the tickets are free, I'm going. I'm a pretty good time at a ball game.
Same here. Shout out Zach, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would go. I mean, I'm not a big. I go for like okay.
If it's a free ticket,
or like
if like it's a cheap ticket,
all
my friends are going.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm the same.
It's a good time. Like I'm a good sport, but like I don't know any of the players. I don't know.
No, I'm like also like 3 innings in, I'm like,
Yeah, and then we always leave early.
Yeah.
I'm just there for like the nachos and a baseball helmet.
Yeah,
and
like the
like
shirt.
Dippin' Dots.
I want to see the mascot.
Yeah.
I want to do the 7th. I want to do let's get to this 5th inning. Do the 7th inning
like
stretch.
The chants, like,
yeah, the wave.
If I'm not very coordinated, but I'll try. I'll give it my best shot.
Well, moving on from that segment. The only last thing I wrote down that we get to a regular conversation. Don't tell me you kind of hit. What does this say though? Oh, horror stories of hosting. You kind of already pitched on it. How showing up late's a big one for me. Not showing up at all is huge. Doing bad material is crazy to me. My biggest one, producing shows, and I always tell people no matter what, just don't. Definitely it's a bar show. Do not get mad. Some people don't know what shows. I mean, don't tell us your difference. People are there for a show.
Yes.
We probably have done shows where some people are just there to drink some Lort.
It was a surprise comedy
show.
They had no idea.
Now this guy's yelling at you to
pay. Their fault.
I agree.
Trying to catch up with their college roommate. It took them 3 months to plan this night out because they both have kids.
Yeah.
And now they're getting yelled at. I'm with you. But
or like they gave us a shot and they weren't laughing, and now it's like you're mad at them for not laughing. It's like, well, you.
My new rule of thumb is like if it's a bar show, the venue has to kind of promise that there's
a space at least for
closed for the show.
Yeah.
Or
give us like
if
a
I'm
segment
looking at a
of it.
venue, I'm like, is this? Can we seal it off? Is this a private room?
Exactly. Which I think it's got a new one.
And then this is probably controversial.
No.
I'm done with outdoor shows.
I'm trying to think if I have any.
I'm fucking
I'm the
done.
same. By the way, I'm the same way.
They always are
I'm
just
the same
okay.
way.
I don't want to say that they suck.
They don't suck.
But like I feel like
in Florida, it's hard.
They're
you
just
get
weird.
1 week of the year. That's like, okay, that's actually kind of nice outside for a while. Because I did do shows I go to in Orlando outside. Those were fun.
Yeah.
But I did one in Miami. I'm wearing tank and a shorts because I have to, not because I'm like
the weather. It's the ambiance.
It's everything.
Laughter
Yeah, it gets sucked away.
evaporates.
That was my next. Exactly.
I did it on a rooftop. It was like the most stunning venue ever, and it stunk because it just.
If you don't have to be outside, I started out outside mic, and I got good at it because you just had to get funny. But man, I don't. You don't have to do that anymore.
I know.
We know it works. Honestly, this right here, right now, dim these lights,
this
a tight room, small tight room.
Yes.
I know. Actually, I was doing Coastal, and it's like the one room is so much better.
Which one?
The one with the big screen, because at least it's like, and
Yeah.
they painted all black now.
Yeah.
But like, and the big room is amazing if you have 400 people, but we're not getting 400 people every fucking weekend.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
You know, we have a good number. Even if it's 200 people, which is a good number, it's like. Which
No,
we
be
don't-
cool.
let me
Can
hear it.
Zach?
That green room?
No.
Oh,
I
want-
think the freaking rafters. If,
Oh, that'd
like,
be awesome. That's what I want to do with the mic. That's
Yeah.
why they call it the loft. I'm like, yeah, let's do the fucking. I
Yeah.
want to run a Tuesday mic up there.
Because the ceiling is so low. And, like, I feel like it'd be like a secret
I
little
agree.
hideout, like a clubhouse.
And Colin Turrell also said this. The green room. You've been in the green room. You
yeah, that could be.
You empty that out. You make it. You paint that black. That's a room made for.
Agreed.
It's even better. That's the best comedy room because you have a little stage. You're going over people's heads. You're in there. I don't know.
Yeah. Zach,
Zach.
we need to have a meeting.
That's what I'm saying. Let me do my thing. I'm happy to still record. It looks great. Hopefully. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm sinking. That's one of the notes too. I feel like I sink into the couch too much. I just don't like doing it over there because I like facing the person.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're good.
any questions for me? This is a date. Okay, now it's dating time.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have so many questions for
And with
you.
that, so that excited, I want to be like, all right, we got 10 minutes left. Oh, we actually do. We did 30 minutes already.
We're doing
Mary
great.
Kate, natural flow.
I have the gifted gap. Okay.
Valentine's
so,
Day.
How old are you?
35.
Are you really?
Is that bad? Do I not look
You're
it?
ageless.
Oh, my goodness.
I
Thank God.
literally thought you were going to say 26.
That's what people. I get 28, which I think is
Yeah.
good. I would argue I act 24 to 28 in that area.
Yeah.
Mentally, which is upsetting, but I'm acknowledging
not.
it. I'm a little behind.
Men have the luxury of being able to chill.
Yes, and I've learned a lot. Next,
Do you
yes.
want to get married? Like, is that your goal? Is that the end goal?
Well, it's weird because I don't know if marriage is gonna go, but definitely finding a partner. I don't know if I need to like go. I mean, yes, I guess because it would become.
But you
that.
want companionship.
Yes, definitely now. And I think, through two serious relationships. One was I don't know if you know my backstory.
No.
One was like 8 years, super serious, like my 20s. Then 2 years, and then one of those years I was started doing comedy, and then how does this? I don't want.
No, tell me.
Her
It's
dad
important.
died.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
Dead,
know,
dead, clip.
oh my God.
Sorry for your loss.
Everyone
Sorry
I
for
know.
your loss.
Everyone I know. I'm like, oh.
I mean, dads drop dead. They're not supposed to
I'm
live
not-
forever,
I'm,
you know?
I'm actually dread. That's like, this is like, it's already something I was kind of doing the last few years, but getting close to my parents, trying to, because that is
Yeah,
a
it's
concern now.
important.
Oh, it's important.
Totally.
Yeah. And, sorry for your loss again, in case you guys
Sorry
don't know.
for your loss.
Kind of recent, actually. It's like, yeah, you're a
November.
trooper. And
I'm a trooper.
man,
I'm numb. I'm dead inside.
you were doing shows a month later. I was like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. I didn't know you were back. What the
I'm
hell?
like, can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. But are you doing, I mean.
I'm doing
okay.
great.
Yeah.
We're talking
not-
about you.
Okay. I'm like, let's talk about your
no,
thing.
don't
Yeah.
deflect. I'm good at this.
Yeah. Okay. I actually do. I also
You
do.
want companionship.
Yes,
How are
and
you
I've had it.
trying to date?
Now.
Dating apps?
No, I was on those, which is not.
Okay.
And I held on to those for a while because that's where I met my second. Within like a couple months, I just got Tinder for the first time, whatever. Met the one I dated for 2 years. So like in my head, I'm like, oh, these are hit rates are perfect. What's everyone complaining about? Not
Yeah.
realizing the tail end of now being 4 years single. You're like, oh, okay, that's what people were talking about.
Yeah.
I just happened to like not get lucky, but I happen to have a nice match and hit it off pretty quick. So some other people in there, whatever. So no match. I'm on Facebook dating right now. About to delete that.
Facebook dating?
I'm trying to match with my parents' friends.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah,
That's why
that might not be your pool of people.
Exactly. And then I was on Bumble and Hinge those are the two ones I was on for a long time.
I met Chris on Bumble.
Really?
Yeah.
You made the move. What was your move? Because now you have to even do that
I don't
anymore.
remember because it was like 6 years ago at this point.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good.
Couldn't even tell you.
That's good.
But I think, it was just easy. We went on a first date,
Yeah.
and then it was like we both just did not want to stop seeing each other, and it was just like,
That's how the Tinder one was when I matched.
yeah.
And that's how this one was.
But that's a feeling that you should chase, right? Like if it feels like effort, like the people that want to see you are going to see you.
And I know that, and that's my sad realization.
Where do you think like you missed the mark though? Just as a self-reflective moment.
On which one?
On like.
On this
I don't
one
know.
recent
Do you think
one?
that you're non-committal? Do you think
Yeah, well,
that you're...
a lot of these people I don't want to date. That's the problem too. It's like this is what comes the douchebag thing. It's like I've had 3 or 4 people I've like taken serious that I would be off the ass, but everyone else is just like I'm not taking them serious. So actually, it's self-serving.
But
to
you
me.
want companionship.
Yes, but I know pretty quick if I'm gonna. So I'm so willing to find. So those people I would be off the apps. I would be committable, be whatever,
Yeah.
all that.
You're saying you have a good read of people where like you'll.
So if I'm on like
quickly.
like I'll still hook up with somebody, but not have any interest of like. I kind of have like a timeline. It's like I know after the third time, because that's usually what I realize after the third hookup, they start like, so what is this? Yeah, like what's going on here? I was like, well, calling them a date's nice too. No, but I go on healthy dates. That's what I'm doing now. Much more mindfulness. I was off the app for like months. I just happened to get this. I think I was going through a sad couple weeks. Just wanted that
clear
validation.
On, like what you want, like in the person. I think that's so important. It sounds
I don't know.
cheesy.
I guess not.
I do was like simple. I was like, you have to have a job.
Yeah, I like that.
You have to have
like
a 401k.
Yeah, I like jobs.
You have to have your own car, live alone.
Yeah,
have a good relationship with your family. Like just like little stuff like that, where it's like if you didn't have a good relationship with your family, I'm running because like it's just
true.
a deal breaker
I'm
for
that
me.
person.
So I just like knew what my deal breakers were, and it made it a lot easier. Because then you're not wasting time with people that you know are time wasters.
I think my problem is now I'm not really meeting anyone. Like I don't really go to bars or anything. I don't go to you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to do stuff like that. I went to like yoga bullshit. Trying to be like I'm just gonna be out there more. But like we are the things people come out and see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I don't know. Well, it's just hard because I don't know. It's also I'm comparing a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because like this thing didn't work out, but then she's still kind of in my life. So I'm always comparing a lot of people that come in my life to this. And I did this fucking thing where the last serious thing, it was like a month and a half, 2 months, where, you know, not exclusive, but you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing anything else. She's not doing it. We're just getting to know each other, but she was young.
Yeah.
I'm in that weird world. It's like either people that...
You don't get the references that they're making.
Well, it's also just like, what am I doing?
Yeah. At least you're like self-aware enough.
Yeah, I was like,
some men
this?
won't admit that. Some men like love 19-year-olds, and I'm like,
yeah, no, she wasn't that young, but like one day. No, it was just like, and I actually this other person is new in my life. I met at Joy Bar. She's young, and that's my whole thing. It's like, well, why do you even
how
do this?
young is young? You don't have to say it. Say it. Oh, look at you rubbing your face. Just say
well, how old
it.
am I again? I'm 26. So if I'm 26, based on her math, no, I think she's 22.
Dan.
You're telling me. That's why I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. No, I 100% agree. I 100%
Thank
agree.
God you have me as the older woman in your life to talk some sense into.
That is true. No, I agree with you. So I haven't done anything. And the one that broke my heart, she's 36.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I met her on Bumble.
And you're probably way more attracted to the 36-year-old than you are.
I mean, I have a presence still in here. That's the thing, too. It's like how you talk about your fiance. That's what it was. And then her dad died.
Dad just fucking
What's
everything.
going on?
Should I call at my wedding? I'll be like, we have to break up. It's the law.
Yeah, please. I have a spot that night.
Yeah.
I have a spot in Palm Harbor.
Literally.
So, yeah, I don't know. So I think but I've had some nice people. One used me. I didn't know that. So like I've been the receiving end.
How? That's kind of sexy.
Get the ex-boyfriend jealous. Give me in the stories, and then I was like, because like she was a Orlando chucker fucker, which I didn't know because I'm not from the Orlando scene. I'm like, who's this hot, awesome comedy fan? I'm a big sucker for like if you read a book and something in a book's in your name, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? If you're a basic white devil woman, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Although my
what's your type? Like blondes, brunettes? You don't even
have. Maybe darker features. It might be a little bit darker features.
That tracks.
I don't know. Well, that was a redhead. This one's not. This one's pretty white.
Do they have to be Jewish? Is that important to you?
No, that's all bullshit. No.
Oh, I don't know. Some people are.
That's true. You're right. No, I have a joke. I thought you referenced my joke, which is my dad does not give a shit. No. Hispanic first girlfriend, Cuban, Venezuelan, Italian,
there
Irish.
There you go.
But black Irish second girlfriend. Then just a lot. I mean, there's a whole. This is so stupid. This is fuck boy hour. But we had a chart. I had a chart at my doctor's office where I had each race I had to hook up with. I'm just kidding. They're really crazy. my pediatrician. I'm just like,
he's like,
no, but
you scratched another one off the list.
Yeah, but that's never a thought. But I'm open. I think I can arguably say I think I've had every. I mean, it's probably some country I don't know. I'm missing out on or something. But I don't know. I'm out of that game too.
You're open a long distance.
That's my first one was yes. Actually, nah. Yes and no. But can't. We got to at least see each other.
I think
I don't know. I'm pretty. I don't know.
You're needy.
No, but no. Yeah.
I think long distance for our lifestyle isn't the worst thing. Because
that's why Chicago is kind of that too a little bit.
When you're like together, you can just have your little love bubble.
I agree.
Like do minimal
Hear
shows.
that, Casey from Chicago? Look, she's telling us.
Yes, and then like when you're apart, it's like I'm busy, but I miss you. And then when you're together, it's like hot and.
Yeah, I agree. And I like having even just a text or a little FaceTime or a call. It's like
that's
you have these exactly. You have these memories. You don't have to share them with. That's what you're missing. And Real sucker for love. But I also was in the mindset for 2 years after my most recent like real breakup. Oh, dude, that thing crushed me. So like I think me wanting to be actively single. I've never been single since 20. So let me try, which I took as like just fuck as many people as you can, which is not which is not what being single is. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm like, I thought this would be. I don't know. I watch sitcoms. I don't fucking know. Seinfeld had a new girl every episode. I don't fucking know. But so yeah, I learned my lesson on that. Also, kind of seeing what I like and how I feel with that situation now. And I've since then just like it's nice not to be so tied up in that anymore. Now it's like I got to write these jokes and I do want to meet. I'm not against meeting people at shows, but I really don't do that move.
Yeah.
Although sometimes you can't help it, but like.
I mean, if there's chemistry.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like they're your coworkers or like.
That's true. If you bomb in front of them, or it's like they just don't. I don't fucking know. Or they like another comic and they go home with him or her.
Tough. You're like a tale as old as time.
Yeah, exactly. You know how it goes. No, but yeah, this is a sad a Halloween episode. This is a sad Valentine's Day episode.
I liked it. I feel like I peeled back a couple of days.
Oh yeah, no. I think people don't know a lot of my backstory.
But you're a little bit of a softie.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Oh, I get so. Oh, yeah.
You're like, I get rock hard, but I'm a softie.
Exactly. No, I actually had a bit. I'm not getting too inside here, but I got rid of a lot of stuff today, like weed and just like other stuff.
Good.
And I'm just like, I'm tired of having. We even date this person, and how much it's impacted me. I've always been that guy. Like if something relationship wise is happening on, it fucks me up so much. I can't.
And then you like
my
fly
camera
off the rails,
broke.
like.
Yeah, I was fine with. I'm like, okay, camera broke. Go on stage. Like it fucking sucked, but like something like this was going on the night. If I had to go up on a Thursday, and then one time I found out my ex, the first time I found out she had a new boyfriend, was like a month after we broke up. I'm like, what the fuck? That was quick.
Oh no!
Oh, I had to go. I do 2 shows. It was woo, and my friend was feeling for me because he didn't mean to show me. He didn't mean to because they still follow.
Do you ever like?
Sorry, I talk so much.
You can say no to a show sometimes.
I do say no now.
Okay.
Like I'm doing tonight. I should probably woke it up tonight, but
Yeah.
I didn't go up last night, and it was sold out room, open mic.
Well,
That's an open mic though too.
yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
But like, what I've learned is like if I know I'm gonna bomb, if I'm like super depressed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never done that, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but continue.
You absolutely have.
Yeah, 100% have. Yeah.
But so have I.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
But yeah, like and especially too like quality over quantity. I know that a lot of people say that, but it is true. There 100%. Is something to it where I'm like, am I gonna get anything out of this if I know for a fact I'm gonna bomb?
Oh, I see what you're saying, Mike.
Like, if I'm just like, I had a really shitty day.
It's so funny. In my head, we said quality versus quality. I wouldn't talk about comedy. My head still went back to women for a second. I go, yeah, no, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, because I was
quality
living the opposite.
Puss.
I was living the opposite. I was going just like, all right, you coming over? All right.
It counts for women and shows.
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Everything's a hit.
Because then I'm like, my self-esteem was so low, and then if I bomb, I'm just gonna like, But
see, have you gotten the other way where you're feeling so low and you go up and I mean, I know it's fake. What's the word, like pump up or whatever?
No,
but
it
you
does
actually
help. Yeah,
it does help. I know what you mean the other way when it doesn't go well. It's like it's the.
But I'm talking. I have to be like depressed.
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Had a actual panic attack that day where I'm
100%.
like, I cannot perform.
I'm trying to think if I had to do that before. I mean, definitely on the mics used to kill me. I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I used to be there at the gimmick. It was driving me insane because I felt like I had to do something new every night. I do this.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like that's not how I write. I don't like writing like that. So I agree with you on that. Unfortunately.
You're not wired that way.
Well, not even that. Sometimes you see if the gigs pay me. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta fucking do this.
I mean,
and with me, I especially act now. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. But with me, if I'm doing 10 minutes on like any, I can kind of do any show now.
You can shit out 10 minutes.
I can shit out 10 minutes. You're right. Though. If I'm doing like hey, do 45 minutes, and I'm feeling how I felt on Thursday. You're right. I'll be like, hey, is there any way we could just not do this? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or like get someone to fill in.
Get someone to fill in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because, but physical ailments, I feel like. I talk about other comics. It's like it cures you in the moment. I've had hemorrhoids. I've had COVID. I shouldn't say that.
Hemorrhoids.
I had some first weekend at Snappers, and but on stage didn't feel anything. The second you get off stage, like, oh come on, Mike, wrap it up.
My butthole burns and itches.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. My butthole's perfect.
No, I'm sure it is. We've seen the pics. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Well, we're reaching the end of our Valentine's Day episode.
I love it.
No, thanks for joining me so much.
Oh my god, this was so fun.
Oh, you come back on and come see us again. I think you're on Rich Voss.
Yeah.
I may not be there because that might be Chicago weekend.
There you go.
But you'll be there. You, John Hastings, and Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to plug?
No, I mean, follow me on Instagram, marykate.beck. come to Don't Tell Comedies. I'm
Yes.
always at the St. Pete Don't Tell.
If anyone sees you
Tampa
this and they
side.
shoot you, like, hey, I saw you on this pod. Can they get a
DM me. I
discount?
always have promo codes.
Look at that?
So
A guy will.
yes,
Kobe,
please,
I think his name
please
was.
come and tell me that you like say hi to me in person
Yes.
too.
See?
We're friendly people. I love that.
Mary Kate's very friendly. Mary Kate's a real one. Thanks for joining me. I think we got to wait for this promo to end so we can cut to a wide shot.
Yeah.
As this is playing, how was work today?
It was good. What time is the gimmick?
Oh, 8. So you got time. I can text Miles, throw you on the list too. You get a free
Is it a
spot.
showcase or
no?
is it-
It's a mic. We have mics Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday 8 this week. And Sunday's Super Bowl, so I'm not doing a show on Super.
Oh,
I,
yeah, no,
I just
no, no.
realized we have 3 RSVP. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Our Sunday shows have been so fun, but
Yeah.
actually it's 7:20. All right, Mary Kate Beck, everybody. Have a good night. The Bears.